Metaverse is a tabletop starship combat miniature game designed to be able to replicate any universe the player desires. Like many games before, Metaverse has been designed to be flexible enough to allow the players to do what they want. However, Metaverse takes us to an entirely different level. Whereas most games are designed for a particular universe, Metaverse is designed that you can replicate any universe you want. And it's not constricted by one dynamic or one metric. You can adapt it as you like, scale it up or down. You can be commanding one ship or an entire fleet, have every possible system on the ship represented, or have almost nothing except its weapons and its engines. Metaverse was designed from the beginning to be able to be adapted and be malleable enough that you can change it to fit any dynamic you want. You can make it work for any universe you want, whether that's your own, you want to replicate another game's dynamic, or you want to create your famous sci-fi opera. Metaverse doesn't require you to have a very large playing area to play on. You don't have to have these big basement-sized tables that some people have. You can play it at your local club and you can play it on your dining room table. Maximum weapons range is listed as 1 meter, so pretty much if you've got a table that can fit 1 meter into it, then you can play this game. What makes this game any different from any other? So what makes Metaverse different? What did I as an author want to achieve? Well, I've played many of the great games out there in the past and enjoyed many of them, but I always found that none of them could do everything I wanted it to do. I'd always need one game to play a fleet scale game, one game to play a cruiser game, one game to represent every weapon, etc. So I wanted to make a game that I could play with my friends and play every scale that I wanted, every detail level that I wanted, without having to switch rules and confusing those guys who only play occasionally with me. I also wanted to make a game that could create a sense of community amongst its players. Connect those players together, allow them to share their designs, allow them to search each other's ideas and bounce them off each other and argue and have discourse and all that put together. And I also wanted a game that could reach out to as many people as possible and be available cheaply and simply. Hence why Metaverse and any other game that we produce is always provided free. You can download the PDF anytime you like. It's always available on the website. The only thing we charge for is the software. And even if you don't purchase that software, you can use the game, you can search other people's designs, you can play for free.